Howdy folks, it's a Tall Turtle here and welcome back to Explain 11, and we're starting on the flight configuration screen because we're going to do something a little different today. We're going to just randomly pick a place to fly in the default Cessna, kind of like when you would do Flight Simulator 20-25 years ago and you didn't know what you were doing. You would just pick the default aircraft, which is usually a Cessna, and there's a bunch of scratches, and then you just would pick a random place. So let's randomly type in an airport code. Let's not use K. Let's use let's use E so we get over in Europe. ERIC. All right. Good. Don't know where this is. Let's pick a 3D airport. These are all K's. K's, H, that's helipad. C, that's Canada probably. This isn't working the way I planned, but let's do this. SBTC. I don't even know where this is. No idea. But we're going to use it. We're going to go see if we can find gate. Is there a GA anywhere? Yes, GA. Don't know where it is. Just know that's the code SBTC. Sierra Bravo Tango Charlie. Let's do real world weather. Update this. Looks like we can fly there, right? Not much wind. Clouds are at 2,000. So you might get some IMC. That's okay. Time, let's do an afternoon flight. We don't want to get too dark. We don't know the area. Hit new flight. Now let's see where this takes us. All right, here we are. I have no idea where we are in the world. I'll have to look it up later. We are just going to have a look around. Oh, I love the trees. Wow, this is gorgeous. Okay, are we on an island somewhere? I'm not going to zoom out too far. I just want to get an idea. We're on a coast, sort of. It's absolutely gorgeous. The weather is awesome. And I have no idea where we are. No idea. Let's see. Let's look at here and let's pull up a map and see if there are other airports to go to. Just so we have a reason here to fly around. Doesn't look like there's much. Oh yeah, here we go. There's the airport. SNAR. Let's fly to SNAR. What is SNAR? SNAR is Almenara. I really feel dumb because the S code, I should know where in the world this is. I know the C's, the E's, the J's, the K's, some of the T's. I don't know what S is. I should know. I have a feeling, I could be wrong, because obviously in the description and video title, I've looked this up and put where we are. But at the time I record this, I need to breathe. At the time I record this, I don't know where we are. I'm thinking we're in South America, although I don't think we're in Africa. Gosh, I feel really stupid. Alrighty, SNAR. Let's go to SNAR. We'll put that in the GPS. So that's what we're doing. We're going from here to SNAR. That's like what? Where are we? What's that going to be, like 35 nautical miles, maybe 60? That could be a long flight, but that's okay. Looks gorgeous. Okay, let's hide this for right now. Let's see, what do we do? Close the doors. First of all, close the doors. There we go. Parking brake confirm set. It is. Reset the controls. This is kind of like a walk around thing. Make sure everything works. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah. Get Austin out. We can't see him. Oh boy, come here, Austin. There we go. Preset, there's Austin. Hey buddy, how are you? Let's see, what else can we do here? We can reset our FOV. That's better. Our FOV is like screwed up for different aircraft. I don't know what happened, but weird. Okay, anyway, weight and fuel. Let's put in a good 2 hours because we don't know how long this is going to take us. All right, fuel selector should be both automatically. You betcha, it is. Fuel shutoff closed, it is. Battery and alternator on. I have a preset for that. I got to find it because this is different than the other aircraft. Holy crap, I should make them more similar. Battery and alternator on. Strobe and beacon, where are you? Strobe, beacon, on. Fuel pump, on. Mixture rich. Throttle quarter way. Confirm the avionics are off and start the engine. There we go. Come up here. Sink the gyros. They're sunk. Mixture to lean. Avionics can come on. That's actually down. What number was that? 3? Okay. Avionics on. Flight plan. Don't really have one. We're just going to put in our destination, which was SNAR. Oops, let's back out of that. Hang on. Let's go like this. Well, it was SNAR, right? Sierra, November, Alpha. Whoa, not Alpha. 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 Romeo. All right. Romeo. Brazil. I was right. South America. Bam. Good. All right. Enter. Accept it. And let's go direct there. And, yep. That's it. We're just going to go direct and have some fun. Completely visual. No radios or VORs or NDBs or anything. Just use your GPS so we can get there since we don't know the area. And then visual approach. And landing and everything in between. All right. What is the altitude of that airport, though? Just, where was it? Where was SNAR? Up here? That's SNIP. Where'd SNAR go? Weird. Okay. How does it get the elevation? What's the elevation of this one? Just because. Oh, there's 90,000 feet. Okay. I don't know where. There it is. SNAR. Elevation of SNAR is 640 feet. Okay, so we don't have to fly that high. I'll just worry about terrain. But we're not even going to get to the mountains. Oh, yeah, there's some mountains here. Looks like we're going to find a valley. Okay. So it's a direct flight. We'll go through this valley. Could be some good sightseeing. Alrighty, let's see, where are we? Even flight plan CDI to GPS, so we will use autopilot so that we can sightsee. Probably radios, nope. Altimeter, barometer. Back to the map we go. That's not what I meant. I meant to click on the airport. What does that say? 140, 29er, 9er, 4. 29er, 9er, hello. 29er, 9er, 2, 3, 4. Let's do the standard for 2, 3, 4. Good. Is there an ATIS? No. Wind 140 at 5, so let's take off the 0. Runway closest to 14 would be, well, 14 take away 2 is 12. 20 take away 14 is 6, so we use runway, or yeah, so we'll runway 20. All right, moving along. Taxi lights on. Flaps down 1 notch. Confirm. Make sure lean. Begin taxi. So where are we going? We're going out. Where are we going? We're going to go see what the sign says. We want to use runway 20. That's what we're going to do. Alright, how are we going to get through here without running into an airplane? Alrighty, here we go. We want to hop inside and probably turn landing lights on because we're about to go on to the taxi or the runway itself. We have a little bit of back taxi, it looks like. That's okay. We need to turn nav lights on too then as well. Come on. Let's do this without running into anything. Landing lights on, taxi lights on, nav lights on, or taxi lights off, nav lights on, trim is set. It is. That's going to be fine. Why are we stuck? Come on. Confirm flaps. We did. Confirm fuel. Why is this acting so weird? Confirm a fuel pump on. It is. Pitot heat on. Heading bug and start clock. We'll do that once we turn around. There are 4,000 feet left of this runway. Is my rudders okay? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, let's just do a midfield takeoff because of timing and not wanting to taxi 4,000 feet to get to the end. Good grief. Come on. Come here. Let's set our timer. Why can't I see? Look at what's going on. It's doing whatever it wants. I did not do any of that. What the heck? Let's stop right here. Set the parking brake. Make sure this is okay. Yeah. Autopilot's not on, is it? No. Okay, let's set the heading bug so that we have runway heading. Hopefully this thing doesn't go wonky on me. It already did. We haven't even taken off yet. Anyway, everything forward except props. We don't have any props, but fuel forward. Throttle forward. And this thing is, I'm not doing this. I don't know what's going on. This is being wonky. We haven't even started. Okay, I'm fighting. I have like 4 right rudder to fight it. Lift off. Brakes to stop the wheels from spinning. Flaps coming in. There we go. Okay, now it's fine. Something was going strange on the ground, but that's okay. Alrighty. Let's hand fly for a moment because we can. I would hand fly the whole thing, but because of sightseeing outside of the aircraft, that's too difficult. Let's have a little bit of a sightsee insert outside while we're hand flying. Super quickly because it's slow enough. Gorgeous. Gorgeous scenery, gorgeous everything. I like how the trees are all nicely cut in a row. They kind of demolished the forest to put a runway in there, didn't they? Wow, look at that. Very cool. Alright, I think this is where we're headed. Yep. Alright, trim down to get about 80 knots out of this thing while we climb. I don't know how high we're going to climb. We don't need to climb that high. We just want to look at the forest. So let's get autopilot going right now, just because we want to be able to sightsee. So we're going to, whoa. Okay, autopilot, don't fail me. No. See, it's already screwed up. Already. How do I turn this off? GPS. GPS is. It's still not working. Okay. Is that new? Where you have to hit nav twice to get to the GPS? Huh. I don't know. Is it going to work though? Okay, it's going to work. I don't care as long as it works. Where are we going past it? Whatever. Let's do vertical speed. 1,200 feet. 100. What? Times 100. So that's 1,000 feet per minute. Yeah, let's do 1,100 feet per minute. That's fine. Keep us about 80. Good. Alright. Let's let autopilot try. Let's give it a chance. And then we'll hit alt when we're at our alt, which will be what? Should we aim for 3,000 feet or so again? Oh, we're in the clouds though. Let's just level off here because we're in the cloud. Where is my preset for alt? Here. Alt. I have, what is it going to be? 2,400 and GPS and speed is good and everything is good and Austin is hanging in there. Right, buddy? Okay, so we are set as long as autopilot doesn't go wonky, which it often does. Okay? There you go. 105 nautical miles. Holy crap, that's really far for this plane. For me on this plane. Okie dokie. Let's enjoy the random flight that we randomly selected by randomly typing in letters and do a bunch of sightseeing, I guess. And I'll see you when it's time to do something. Because there isn't much left to do except land. So off camera I turned off the fuel pump and I'm leaving the landing lights on because of the weather, but I'm noticing because of terrain we should probably climb a little bit. Again, this is a VFR flight, but we don't know the area, which is kind of dangerous. So let's just do vertical speed. Let's do 500, 600 feet per minute for a little bit, just so we can get over this terrain. Making me kind of nervous. Just don't know the area. Let's pull up our VFR map from our lap or iPad here, and things are going okay. I think the only terrain is this stuff right here. And yes, I have a child crying in the background. They do not want to do their distance learning for school this morning, so I might have to pause the sim and get him settled in before I work, because I can't have a yelling child while I work. My mornings are so crazy. I can't believe I try to fit in flights, but that's how it works in my life. We're still going to hear, I mean, it looks like we're going to be okay for terrain. But let's just climb up a little bit when we be in clouds. That's okay. What are we at? Let's hit 3 grand, then we'll hit the Alt button and continue our sightseeing here. Just a moment. Alright, there's 20, 40, 60, 80, and 3 grand. There we go. Well, missed it a little bit because the yoke is in my way. Anyway, we climbed. We should be good. If not, we're going to crash into a mountain in the fog. Boy, I hope this landing goes okay. I'll see you in a few more minutes. Just a little check-in before we resume our sightseeing here. I have no idea what the train is at, and it looks like we're going to run into something. It's kind of scary, but it's kind of fun. In real life, we would not be doing it like this. Ooh, it's raining too. Go figure. I think our past like 4 flights have all been in crazy weather, haven't they? Well, we'll see how this goes. If I look at my VFR map once again, it doesn't seem, oh, okay, it looks like there's something in front of us. Something in front of us, and then should be fine the rest of the way. Maybe another thing here. I don't know how high those things are though. Should we climb? Let's climb. This is dangerous. Let's do vertical speed of about 600 feet per minute. We don't slow down too much, and we'll go up to yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Actually, I think we're good, but let's go up to like 4,000 anyway. What do you think, Austin? Think we're gonna make this? This is pretty crazy, to be honest. Doesn't look like much on screen, but when you're operating the aircraft, this is pretty crazy. Oh my goodness. Can't see anything, but I know there are some small mountains there. We have 4,000 yet? Almost. There's 3,800 and 3920, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 4,000 right there. Boom. All right, back to sightseeing. I'll catch you. What do we got? Oh gosh, we still have half an hour left yet. I will catch you half an hour my time. Couple minutes more your time. Hey look, I figured out how to reset the clock. You just simply go to your lapse time and you hit the little arrow. I'll show you. Look at you do this and you hit the arrow. Wow, why didn't I know that years ago? Oh well. Moving along. What do we got? Half an hour left. This is a flight that goes nowhere. In the clouds. With the mouse on the screen. I'll be back. Just wanted to tell you the exciting news about the clock. Alright, Austin, it's time to give reviewers an update. I was bored, so I put in VNAV just because I could. We're going to do about 900 feet. We're going to aim for 900 feet. Actually, let's do 900 feet, like a mile before the airport. That way, we have some chance of landing. So first of all, do not try this at home. Without ILS or any instrument approach, you would not be doing this. You would either turn back to where you came from, or you'd be diverted to an airport where it's clear with flight following, so you don't run into anything. So this would be very scary and dangerous. I'm sure there are people that have done this and would do this, and that's not a good idea. But it's a simulator, so let's have a little bit of fun. We're going to try to land in the fog without anything other than our map on our lap and GPS. We still have a long way to go. 100 and some nautical miles on this little plane takes a very long time, which is fine. I've been letting it run while I've been helping my kids with their stuff. So that's what's happening. Alright, we're going to keep flying like this. You can see with the wind, we're tracking it heading 2 different ways. We need to get our destination information. So, altimeter, 29904. Which is, I think we're at 29904 anyway. Yeah, we are. 640 feet. Wind is variable, 120 to 280, so 12 to 28. We'll use runway 25, which means we're going to fly pretty much straight in. Where to go? We're going to fly pretty much straight in. The wind is going to come from here to here, so we could have a crosswind from either direction at any moment. It can be a lot of fun. If we can't see the runway, if we have to go around and we totally miss it, like we look at the map when we're over here, we'll just raise the clouds instead of crashing. Because we either keep trying until you crash, or just raise the clouds. We'll do whatever we need to do. So that's the plan, and I'm sticking to it. Let's keep this up so I can see what's going on here. That is like in your iPad on your lap, because it can track it, or a paper map which won't track us. Still realistic either way, not cheating. People think using the map in the sim is cheating, which doesn't make any sense, because you would hopefully have an iPad with a map with your real location in real time anyway, which is what this is simulating to me. To each their own. Alright, we're going to keep an eye on this. In 7 minutes we're going to come down. Although there's nothing to see, there's nothing really else to do other than we only can see the ground. We just have our destination information. We know where we're going because of the GPS. We'll try to land in the fog. Probably won't work. We'll probably have to raise the clouds. Otherwise, landing lights on. We already have them on. Fuel pump on, 1000 AGL. We'll do that a little bit. Flaps at 110, flaps at 85. Try to land without crashing. Tease the stall horn. Pretty simple, so it's just fuel pump and flaps in the white arc. Not a huge deal. Right. Second set of flaps here. First set of flaps here, second set of flaps here, and land somewhere near without stalling. Okie dokie, back to sightseeing. I'll catch you in 7 minutes. So before we descend, I was checking to see if there's an approach for SNAR, and of course there isn't, which I expected there not to be, but we're going to try to do this. I think we're just going to literally fly straight and then do a tiny little dog leg as soon as you see the runway. I think that's what we're going to do. We just got to get our elevation, so we're going to start descending in a moment. So we're told to start descending to target, but it doesn't account for terrain. But if we pull up our map, our iPad, we'll see we've passed all the terrain. There's nothing between us and there. We're just going to go straight in until we see a runway and dogleg left and land. That's the plan. But we will plan on keeping this map up just in case we get lost. We can try to find it, but it looks like there's mountains around there. So let's get going. We blew by 800 on the VSR, so we got to come down. So let's do vertical speed negative 800, no, 900 feet per minute because of this. Now we're speeding up, so we're going to go higher than that. Let's 900 feet per minute. Keep an eye on the VSR. Bring back speed a lot, like a lot. We just have to remember to turn the fuel pump on in a little bit. So there you go. See, now it's being what we want it to be. So there we go. As we slow down, this will slow down too because it's buying us more time horizontally. That's what's going on. We're going to bring the speed back so we can maneuver. Gear's already down because it's fixed. All we need to do is fuel pump. Let's just do fuel pump now, so we don't forget. Then lights already on. So now it says literally flaps when it's slow enough, and then land. That's all. All right, we should be good. Yeah, I'm going to keep an eye on VSR, try to match that with autopilot. That'll give us 900 feet a mile out. We don't have to come down 300 feet at the last mile. That's what that's for. 600 coming up, 700. Whoops, let's go this way. Keep an eye on my speed. Don't want to get too slow yet. We got plenty of time to bleed it off. Oh boy, here we go. Things are getting real. I actually see quite a bit of terrain. I'm assuming the airport is right up here. We're only 5 miles out, nautical miles. We'll see. Descending at 700 feet per minute. VNAV says about 700 feet per minute. We're going to slow down even more in a moment here, so we can buy ourselves some time. In fact, let's slow down now. We could do first set of flaps even, couldn't we? Yeah, we could. We'll do first set of flaps at about 90. Second set at 85, I think it says. Yep. And then we'll might even do full flaps so we can just go around at like 40 knots and look for this place. Alright, first set of flaps. Whoa, that's kind of crazy. Let's not go too slow yet. Let it recover a little bit. Don't see an airport yet. Should be here any minute. Second set of flaps. Let's actually turn off autopilot. Turn that off. How do you do that? You just trim, right? Yeah, you just trim. That'll turn off autopilot. Alrighty, let's see here. Oh, good. If we get low and slow over this mountain that we just went over. Good grief, look at this. Yeah, it's almost like I know the area. We're going to come out this way a little bit because of runway orientation. That's why we're doing this. Let's just hope we can see it here. Okay, we're going to go as slow as possible. As slow as the airplane will allow us so we can look for this airport. Don't see it yet, but it has to be in this little valley. Let's do third set of flaps. We normally wouldn't, but we want to go as slow as we possibly can. Using the GPS to help us a little bit here. Can we zoom it in even farther? There we go. Let's just go low and slow until we see it. Well, not that slow. We don't want to tease the stall horn until we're landing. Keep an eye on altitude. We're at 800 feet, so we're only 200 AGL. Looking at the GPS, it should be over here somewhere. 2 miles out. It has to be around these mountains. It might not even be lit up, to be honest. You might be finding this without any help at all. So let's not get too low, or else you won't be able to see. So let's go just enough that we can see the ground without getting stuck in the fog. I feel like you're driving a car slowly through a neighborhood looking for an address. That's what this feels like. So on the GPS, it's this gray stripe. It's off a little bit from the actual. This is over the hill between these trees right here. I think this is it right here. See, it's off a little bit from where it's marked in the GPS. So that's what's throwing me off. Let's fly towards that stripe. This has to be it right here. There it is. Yep. Okay, well, we found it. We had to heavily rely on the GPS, which I guess it's okay. That's what it's for. So here we go. We're flying as slowly as this plane can possibly fly. And it's working. Working out quite well. So here we go. Extremely short final, but that's okay. Let's keep our speed up a little bit. We don't need to be that slow, but we are doing full flaps so that we can. We're just going to get over this runway and just hover and let it land itself because we're not lined up, obviously. There we go. Okay, here we go. Let's come down and hover. No crosswind, really. Oh, yeah, maybe there's a little bit of crosswind. Let's get down. Hover. Whoa. There we go. Hold it off as long as it wants to. There we go. Right at stall. I'm keeping that nose wheel off. I want to see how long it takes for the nose wheel to come down just because we can. There we go. Nice. So no, we did not bounce. So I was just holding the nose wheel off just because I wanted to see how long it would take to land itself. Looks like it's not a modeled airport. So let's just take this taxiway right here. And we'll land. Whoops. 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 Land. We'll park in the snowy rain. See, we're stuck again. This happened last time we were on the ground. When we were taking off. It was all weird, remember? Let's get the taxi lights on, landing lights off, fuel pump off, pitot heat off. And let's go over here. Stop the clock if we had it working. I only figured out how halfway through. See, let's do this weird thing again. I'm not doing that. Weird. Let's just park right here. Let's get out of the way because this is acting strange. Strange. All right, stop. Stop the parking brake. Come down here. Taxi lights off. Avionics off. Fuel cut off. Strobe and beacon off. Nav lights off. Magnetos off. Battery and alt. And open the door. And there you go. Sorry for the scary flight, everybody, but we made it to our destination. A random flight. And it was really awesome. It was real weather and everything. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you're a subscriber, thank you for your support. If you found me accident, please like, please subscribe, please share with your friends. Hit that like button so we can play the YouTube algorithm game and YouTube knows we're here. And if you have any flight ideas, let me know in the comments below and I'll fly them. With all that being said, I'll catch you on the next one.